fats in the body. Unsaturated fats, not saturated fats at all. So no peanut butter, no peanuts. See? Yeah? Right. So, good fats. The third one we're going to do is, the third one we're going to do is to do what? Is to have a high potassium diet, low sodium diet. Very significant, because the sodium and the potassium go together in terms of ratio. But lots of people have a high sodium level, but now we're going to bring up the potassium a little bit. So we're going to have a high potassium, low sodium diet. But if you have high blood pressure, we're going to tell you what to do, because too much potassium also going to affect the heart also, the muscles, right? The next one we're going to have is we're going to use the foods over here, Shanti. Come over here, son. We're going to use the foods to help you to eliminate waste regularly. Follow me now. We are going to use the foods that God gave us to eat in the beginning to help us to eliminate waste regularly. Because we just lost a brother. Chadwick Roseman, this was Roseman, to colon cancer. So everybody talking about the COVID-19, but cancer killing more than 500 people, 1,000 people per year in America only. So everybody forget about cancer. So he died from cancer. Because colon cancer is on the rise, because people are constipated. So we are going to use the foods over here now to help you to eliminate waste regularly. That's the key. Because once you can eliminate waste regularly, your bloodstream will stay well and your organs will breathe better. It's common sense. Yeah? Next, we are going to tonify the organ system. So we are going to use plants over here on Shanti. We're going to use herbs to tonify the organs of elimination. If you have anxiety, you can call a Shanti and he can give you an anxiety blend. If you have troubles in your heart and your heart is weak, you have to talk to Patrick Dells. If you have diabetes, you're not going to use the fruits at all. Fruits should be eliminated if you have diabetes, especially type 2 and type 1, right? But we're going to tonify the organ system. We're going to tonify your heart. We're going to tonify the kidney. We're going to tonify the liver. We're going to tonify the glands. We're going to tonify the brain. All the nerves and metals in your brain. You will feel better. You will think better. Yeah? And then we're going to keep the bloodstream clean. Tonification. Yeah? For me, Ashante? Yes. The next one is we're going to stimulate the organ system. We're going to stimulate them. So, in the process that the so-called scamdemic COVID-19 come around in the fall, but it will kill it off. Because your organ will be so strong that them demons can't come in. They're gone. And that's why I put a big cross. This up here. See? So we're going to use herbs to tonify and stimulate the organ system. And in the process, we are going to get rid of excessive amount of mucus in the mucous membranes, and we are going to clean up the cell membranes to produce a good prostaglandins, PGE1, not PGE2 and PGE3, which cause you to have inflammation. So we're going to use herbs like what turmeric over here, right over here, son, to decrease lots of inflammation in the cell membranes. And if you have a swollen heart, we call it atrophy, we're going to use that to make the heart go back to normal size. And then, while we are cleaning and removing waste regularly, we are going to put back all the good bacteria, the trillions of them that is found in your intestines, in your belly, in the last bowel I call the food system. See? And then what we're going to do also, if you have colon disease, or ileitis, or mucositis, or IBS, we are going to soothe the walls of your colon area by using the foods and the herbs to tonify. Yeah? So we're going number one. First day. The first day, which is the 7th of September, Nikki Lane is going to put everything together, step by step. Or if you want to go back and look at the video, you can do so to understand the concept or get the instructions on how to use it for the improvement. See? So you can look good. You understand? Your brain on the farm. You understand? So day one, the first day, which is the 7th of September, we are going to clean the organs, the large intestines or the colon. That's what we're going to die from colon cancer. Constipation is the main cause of colon cancer. Constipation is the main cause of trouble in the digestive system. Constipation is the main cause of women getting fibroids. Constipation is the main cause of women getting PCOS and ovarian cysts. Constipation is the main cause.
Mama clad. But think, yo, we're turning off him pussy clad.
Vitamin Z. And once it is clean, we're going to use the herbs and the vegetables to keep the blood stream clean. And because we are in the summertime, we are going to use these foods here. Come over here, Santa. We will use these foods here only between the hours of 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Don't forget, I want you all to concentrate now. Meditate on what I'm saying. We are going to use fruits, all the sweets, and all the fats over here, sir. All the fats, nuts and seeds, and all the fruits should only be used between the hours of 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. They're going to be only 20% of the diet because they're what we call the tertiary foods. These here, what do I mean? Fruits, right? So all your fruits should be ingested between the hours of 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. From the 7th of September, go back till the 21st of October. And you will prepare yourself for that so-called virus disease coming back and harm you long term. You understand? So tell Fashi, I call him a liar. Because it will happen to us, especially black people. Think. Right, so we're going to have the fruits, and then we're going to have what we call the building foods. Look at them over here. Those are what we call building foods. And they have lots of water. And we said before that your kidney is significant because your kidney filters 6,000 gallons of blood per year, 4,000 gallons of blood per day. But in the 4,000 gallons of water, that your kidney filters, only 1 to 4 pints of that urine, of that water, is your urine. All the other water that is back in the system is recirculated back into the bloodstream and ends up in your liver and in your muscles. See? And because the body is 80% water, no matter how much water you intake, the bloodstream remains the same, 5 quarts, but 3 quarts of the blood is water. So we are going to use the foods that have lots of water, because that is the foods that the Most High God gave us to use in the beginning, green leafy things, alkaline foods. So in the process, we're going to alkaline the blood and remove mucus from the system, the mucus membrane.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to go now to the fruits.
I'm going to get a juicer.
On the 8th of September, on the 7th of September, we're going to clean the bowels. We're going to do a cleansing of the upper and the lower digestive system, meaning that we're going to move all the debris from the digestion, from the stomach, move all the waste down into the pylorus, down into the beginning of the small intestine called the duodenum, and then we're going to move all the waste into the large bowel, clean it up. And after that, the 8th of September, we are going to use fruits at 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. from the 8th of September to the 9th of September. 2 days, fruits only. Mark it down for me. If not, Nikki Lynn is going to have it written with all the instructions. Yeah? So from the 8th of September from 11 a.m. in the morning, you're going to have lots of what we call subacid fruits, some acids, many grapes, some acids. Now, but you can't mix them with them here. Can't mix them. So these and these can't mix. Yeah? So you're going to mix the oranges with these here. But you're going to have those only from 11. After an hour of using some acids, you can go and use acid fruits. Don't forget that now. These and these should not be mixed together either. You should never mix an acid with a sweet fruit. You should never mix an acid with a sweet fruit over here. They're not supposed to mix together because you are going to spoil digestion. And you want to have good digestion if you want to continue the program. Alright, follow. So there are 2 on the 8th of September, fruits from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. After that, your pancreas will go to sleep. So no fruits should be eaten after 5 p.m. Don't forget that. No, don't spoil digestion. And in the morning, if you have any kind of troubles in the stomach, gastritis, acid reflux, hypochlorhydria, IBS, GERD, Chanté is going to mix a portion of herbs for your 12 herbs only. That's all you need. If you have troubles in the stomach, those are the plants you are going to use to tonify your stomach walls. If you have any one of the troubles I mentioned a while ago, these will be mixed together for you. If you don't have stomach troubles now, we are going to mix a set of herbs to tonify the heart muscle, to tonify your lung, to tonify the stomach walls, and to soothe your intestines. You know what I mean? We're going to put them together for you. You know, to show you to mix them. So your teas from the 8th of September to the 21st of October, you're going to have or drink 3 cups of your herb teas per day. No sugar, no white sugar because all things are quite bad, and no brown sugar, maple syrup or honey. You understand? With your teas. So from the 8th of September to the 21st of October, you are going to have 3 cups of tea per day, every day. Because the teas are going to what? Prevent viruses. They're going to prevent bacterial infection. They're going to drain your liver. They're going to tonify your kidney. This one will tonify your heart and keep your pressure normal and prevent plaque from forming on the wall of your arteries and will drop your cholesterol also. You understand? This one over here, for the Macashante, dandelion root is going to get rid of environmental toxins from your liver. Follow me. This one over here, woman, it will tonify your uterus. And if you are a woman between the age of 20 and 65, you should be doing vaginal steaming. We're going to show you how to do that in a little while. With this one right here, to clear up the uterus and get rid of waste from the uterus. We're going to teach you that. All women should do the vaginal steaming. We're going to show you what herbs to use. Yeah? If you have trouble in the kidney, this herb have lots of minerals and vitamins. And it's also what we call a diuretic, a calcium sparing diuretic, meaning that it moves all the potassium from the body, but it puts it back. Look at it. So we're looking at seeds. So what we're going to do on the second day, your herb teas and your fruits. Over here, Sansa. From the 8th of September to the 10th of September, 2 days, fruits and herb teas. We're going to tell you what they are, what to use them. On the 11th of September, when you get up in the morning, you are going to have your herb teas. But now, you're going to go to the green foods. You're going to food that have water. Because remember that some of the foods here, they don't have water. They have pulp. So when you go going to what? To recycle the water system in your body. So you're going to all the food have the water. So you're going to juice them. This guy right here. What is this here, Shanti? Watercress. You know what watercress have? Watercress have all the trace minerals that you need to alkaline your blood, keep your brain healthy, keep your heart healthy, keep your bones well. Watercress. You don't taste good, but you can juice it. You hear me? Let you know.
That's right. Now, peel my ass enough. Talk to her. Man, there ain't no more food for you next. I don't need it.
And then,
what is it?
water. Now, this is not a trick for diabetes, right? When you have diabetes and you eat anything sweet, you make sure you choose some lettuce behind it. You show can never go out. And check it. Right, for the enzymes. Now this vegetable is significant for the kidney, but if you use too much of this here, it can disarray the nervous system, make it shaky. Especially if you have troubles with the nerves. This one is called parsley. If you use too much, it make you get disarray. So we're going to mix them with the other greens. So that side effect don't come on. Don't forget that now. The boss right here. Understand it? You see him? He's the boss. He's the boss of all bosses. String beans. He's natural insulin for your pancreas. So anybody who have diabetes, make sure you use a lot of string beans. Make sure if you're on a program and you have diabetes, make sure that this bean is the most abundant in your juice. If you have diabetes, it will drop your sugar level really fast too. Yeah? Wonderful. What is your boss? Huh? Celery? Huh? Celery right now? Yeah. Celery. Celery have sodium chloride. Not the sodium chloride you all take in your food, but salt. That sodium chloride is inorganic. It makes your artery become hard and make your vein become hard. You varicose veins too. This don't do that. See? Natural sodium chloride will have a lot of other elements, especially if you're in the heat. So in the summertime, drink lots of this. This is from the cucumber family. This will cool you down, especially if you want to have hot flashes. Yeah, don't forget. Avast. Avast.
The seeds too? Oh. Yeah, like that's supposed to taste by your fault. Yeah, drink it good. 2 minutes. Yeah.
Ginger root. Ginger. Ginger root. Ginger. Circulation. Good for your lung. Hot, damp condition. Dry, damp condition of the lung. Ginger. Turmeric. For your heart. Your cell membranes. Prevent inflammation. I will put it inside here too.
Hold up.
See, COVID can't catch me on.
Sure.
What's that? See that here? See that? What's that? That's like your arteries, like the tomato. Check it out. Clean up the arteries though. They want to inside it. Okay? And this here, carotenoids, flavonoids, terpenoids. Strengthen the veins. You can never get aneurysm in your brain. No aneurysm in your stomach. It strengthens the veins. It's called vascular integrity. Keep the capillaries clean. See that here? All right then. Oh, you know that? Neutrality, but make sure the apple is green. We want a red apple. Alright, we want the green ones now. Make sure the apple is green. Yeah?
Oh.
Side note. Yeah. Woo! See that, you know? See that? Water. Water. The kidney must work good because in our community, a lot of people lose their kidney. Kidney must work good. What is this water? So you want to drink this from the 10th of September straight through to the 21st of October. 3 to 4 to 5 glasses per day. Yeah. Which that's it? Wonderful. Number 1. And then, what I do? I take in 15,000 milligrams of buffered vitamin C per day. 15,000 milligrams. Right here it is. Times 9. Any times 9, vitamin C, zinc, and B6, especially. And in order for the thymus to make thymosin to produce your T lymphocytes to fight off them COVID and them other viruses, you must take lots of vitamin C, buffer. Not ascorbic acid only, but buffered vitamin C. So I take 15,000 milligrams a day. So I put it in my juice, see? And I stir it up. So this food here don't need no enzymes because there is live enzymes in these foods. So the the exocrine part of your pancreas will be so happy because you're feeding him enzymes. So he can break down your lipase, your protease, and your amylase for you better. And because the pancreas is the most active gland in the digestive system, it is very imperative that you use the greens, and you will fix diabetes. Yeah? In 6 weeks, you come off them drugs, them demons. Put this one aside. Right, we go to the guy over here now. Right. We go to the guys that's going to take care of your immune system, but also keep the veins healthy. And these are these guys over here. Have them in the fridge. First, get the blackberries in the fridge. You want them all in this here. See that, you know? Yeah? You go to those over here now. I'm going to show you to stay alive and kill the virus. You know? Boom, you go over here. You go over here. No, blackberries, not that. Blackberries in the refrigerator. Blackberries. Blackberries, you know, the grapes, with your seeds. So after you take the greens, don't forget blackberries, strawberries. Right? Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Come here. Boom, come here. And the foot, blackberries. And the catalogue. And don't forget also the catalogue too. Like water, yeah? And you're going to put your goji berries, don't forget blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, your goji berries, your black grapes, what better with the seeds. Don't forget with the seeds now, yeah? And your goji berries,
goji berries.
2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Chef and boy, we're going to get some coconut water. Pure coconut water, not the one in the box in there. Coconut water. And then we're going to get some what? Some sour salt. The real sour salt, or sweet salt, we call it. Do that in there too. And then we're going to get what? The sea moss gel. Huh? Yeah. Put it in there. Come on. What? Teaching on there. Come on. What? Now I call this the blue sky. That's my name for the blue sky. Yeah? See the blue sky? See the blue sky? See the blue sky? And you're going to have this from the 10th of September, go straight back to the 21st of October. Every year. Yeah? You can never get sick. You can never get a COVID-19 virus, so-called COVID-19. You can't get it. It will never happen. It won't come. It might get you sick, but you won't kill it. You understand? These things here. And your ginger. And your onions. And then you're making your primary foods with your beans and your peas. And when you make your beans and your peas before the pot is done, 2 minutes before your pot is finished, you're going to chop it inside there. Chop them in the pot. So they're going to taste like it's crunchy. Onions. Crunchy. Huh? You understand? Give me some. No. All the women over here, all the women, you see the women here? Don't we? Remember, I believe all the women who have all the growths in all your uterus and all your cervix and all your ovaries, huh? Or you have to steam. Sit over it and steam what we know. I know, man. I was sporting, but you know. You follow me? Huh? You find the vagina too. Huh? 10-15 minutes. The steam over it. Women. Now, come over here, son. Come over here, son. Women, you're steaming for 10 days. Every other day for 10 days. Especially if you have growths. And when you're steaming, you won't feel lots of excessive amount of mucus is going to come down out of your vagina. Follow me? Women, you want to follow the elders, because that's where the elders used to live. And that's the reason why the elders never had no fibroids, and ovarian cysts, and cervical cancer, and ovarian follicles, and breast cancer, and PCOS, because they used to steam. You understand? But it was not passed on to the younger generation, so the young ladies now do not know what to do with their vagina. So women, it's going to steam. You're going to put everything down on the side so you can learn and get instructions. Alright, son? Alright. So, from the 10th of September, go down to the 21st of October, you're going to use lots of these things. Lots of these. Peas and beans, primary foods. Nuts and seeds, secondary foods. Grains, secondary foods. To normalize the function of the protein from the primary foods. So you must use the grains with the primary foods, because the grains are secondary foods, in order for the grains to normalize the protein in the primary foods. And then we're going to use 20% of the dietary foods, those are here, only between the hours of 2 p.m., 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. And every time you're going to have any one of these drinks, you're going to cut a lemon. Yeah? Lemon on the line. Make sure you squeeze it in there. Squeeze them in there. And drink the juice. Because the lemon goes into the alkaline blood. So, if you're using the peas and the beans, remember that all the primary foods, peas and beans, have what they call polysaccharides. So you want to soak them overnight, and then throw the water out in the morning, and then you're going to boil them for 10 minutes, and throw the water out again to get rid of the gases. And then, when you're going to make your peas and your beans, now, you're going to put some pumpkin in there, if you can find the pumpkin. The pumpkin helps to bind with the polysaccharides, so you don't get the gases. Alright? And the pumpkin has a lot of what being a character, with the skin on. Yeah? So the peas and the beans, what the primary foods in your soup should be start on the 11th of September. Before the 11th of September is your fruits from the 8th to the 10th, and then from the 10th to the 21st of October is your green watery foods and your what? And all your fruits and also your berries to get your arteries well. And your herb teas 3 to 4 cups per day. Now Ashanti, I'm going to put everything together for you. So if you have trouble in the stomach, you're going to call Ashanti and say, Ashanti, I have trouble in my stomach. What do I do? You're going to use a mixture. Ashanti, I have weak kidney. You're going to make a special mixture for you. Ashanti, I have anxiety. My glands are weak. You're going to tonify the glands. Ashanti, I have a weak heart. You're going to tonify the heart muscle. See what I'm saying? And then you're going to communicate on a regular basis while you're on a program. And then you're going to see a difference. Nothing to the system. Period. So until everybody have everything together? Are you ready? Alright. Now let me talk about pineapple. See this here? This is our bromelain.
Oh, secret.
This here. Never throw it away. Boil it. Drink it. Mix it with some ginger. See? And when you mix it with some ginger and turmeric, you get a better effect of the anti-inflammatory process of this particular fruit. Okay? So never throw this away. Make sure you eat the pineapple, but also eat the pineapple with these, and these. But don't eat the pineapple with these. And don't eat the pineapple with these. You forget now. Alright? Look at the video, look at the process. Yeah? But always save this part of the pineapple, wash this part of the pineapple, and make a tea with ginger, turmeric, and you will see how fast your inflammation will away. Alright? Because you won't throw this away. This part of the pineapple is very significant also. Okay? Alright? So everybody ready for the program? Ready to go? Ambrosia 718-469-0985. Ambrosia 718-469-0985 for Monday. And me, Patrick, that is 631-530-2329. Any questions, you can call any one of us. Karen Brooks, what's your number, sister?
240-46. Oh, sorry. It is 240-468-9987.
And Nikki Lynn is on the live. So Nikki Lynn is going to put her number there. And if you want to call Nikki Lynn for any for Orlando, we are taking Orlando on the 17th of September. You want to call Nikki Lynn, she's going to put her number on the live. So when we get to Orlando, we will be all set for all the consultation that Nikki had. Okay? And when is
we're going to do Maryland after Orlando.
Right, so we're going to do Maryland.
Like the end of September. Yes.
No,
We gotta go.
So don't forget, Ambrosia number is 718-469-0985. That's for Ashanti, and my number is 631-530-2329. And again, Karen, what's the number again?
240-468-9987.
That's for Maryland.
Yes.
And Nikki is on the live. I think she put more information. She's going to have everything together for us. And she's going to put her number on the post, under the live, so you can call her once you're in Orlando, because we are there on the 17th of September till I think the 22nd, I believe. Alright? So until give thanks and praise to the Most High. And don't forget to use your fats. But don't forget to use your fats between the hours of 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. All fats and all fruits should never be eaten in the night. Only between the hours of 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Don't forget that. Alright? Wonderful. Till give thanks and praise to the Most High. Don't forget to love the Bible self. Bless God. Chanting 3 times. Wonderful, man.
Okay, guys, these are herbs. You see the number to Ambrosia 718-469-0985. Ladies, get that with JJ Steam. Men, tell your wives, get that with JJ Steam.
Tighten up. Let them ladies tighten up. Let them ladies tighten up. What?
Patrick, are you going to tell them what they can and cannot do this when you give instructions?
When instructions are given, Nikki Lynn is going to give you call. I'm telling people every day, listen. The people keep on concentrating on the COVID-19 so-called virus. I'm telling people, more people is dying from cancer. I saw a lady yesterday with cancer. They took out her uterus. They took out her vagina. They took out her rectum. You follow me? They took out her breast. Huh? They took out her breast. They took out her vagina. They took out her rectum. So she wear a bag. They took out her bladder. So she's wearing a bag to pee. And she's wearing a colostomy bag to go to the bathroom to have a blood wound. After all the treatment of radiation and chemotherapy, they're not the best drugs. They are poisons. You have to prevent cancer. You understand? You know, and now they send her home to hospice to die. You understand? So I believe in prevention. So these are your preventers right here. You eat your junk food after a while. But once in a while, you eat your junk. But make sure that you eat these foods here. Because these are the foods that will keep you well, because you are living in a sick care system. You are not living in a health care system, people. You all are living in a sick care system. So they're telling you all, go and get sick and come by them. I tell you all, don't get sick. Prevent the sickness. You understand? So you can have a good quality of life when you get older, instead of walking with a stick when you're 60 and 55 and 70 and 80, you have to walk with a stick and have all these different conditions, man. You know? They're fooling you all every day. Making you all feel that drugs is your choice. Drugs is not your choice. This is your own choice right here. This is the diet that Jehovah God gave us to eat in the beginning. He knew better. So if he gave us this to eat, this is what we should be eating every day. This is what we should be eating to prevent diseases on a regular basis. You understand? Because when you get cancer, man, trust me, man, see cancer? Don't talk about COVID-19. Talk about cancer killing people every day. Talk about heart disease killing 750,000 Americans every day. Talk about drug-to-drug interaction kills 250,000, quarter million people every year. Drug-to-drug interaction, not these things here, they can't kill you now. That's what I'm saying. But because you have been brainwashed to believe that chemotherapy and radiation is your choice. I'm going to tell you for a fact, don't take too much radiation. Don't go in front of a microwave oven. Right, sister?
Right.
So if you tell me, don't go in front of a microwave oven because of too much radiation, don't take too much x-rays, or CT scans. So why are you giving me radiation for cancer, though? And you know it causes cancer. It causes secondary cancer. So people have to be educated, because education is the key. And knowledge is power. Forget that. So I'm saying that when that second phase comes, if you're all not ready, people will die in the streets because the pale horse will ride. After the pale horse ride, the white horse will ride. You know, the white horse is different. The white horse will ride. And the white horse riding will kill all the fast in the streets. So I'm telling you all, prepare yourselves for these things. So what it costs, you got to prepare yourself to clean, that you want any sickness or when it comes to family system. Definitely. I'm the herbalist system. You got that?
Yes.
Wonderful day, man. Thanks. Don't forget to love your neighbor as your own self, because if you love your neighbor, you won't covet, you won't kill, you won't rob your big dad.
Okay, to answer the Maryland question, he's coming to Maryland. So if you're anywhere in Maryland, you can come out and see him. It's going to be more in the Upper Marlboro, Temple Hills area. Is there any more questions that you can answer? Once again, it's Ambrosia Health Foods, 3306 Church Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11203, 718-469-0985, and you ask to speak to Ashanti. I'm asking you to please be patient, because Ashanti is one person and he will work diligently to get your herbs out to you. And the same applies for Patrick. He is one person, so I'm asking you to please be patient in the process in order to get positive results. This is hawthorn flower. This is raspberry. This is ginkgo. This is, what's that hormone? The licorice, thyme, hyssop,